February 28th, 2020 was the original release date of Toby Takes a Swim. It was pretty much the storyline of Toby's tightrope. However, it was pretty much an alternate ending version of it. So what you're about to see is a Tele-Snap reconstruction of the original episode. For reference, a Tele-Snap was used back in the 60s to take pictures of productions, and then so you have like proof it was yours, that this was a production you were made. And then years later, when the Tele-Snaps were found, they would be used to do reconstructions of old shows, including, and they would gather it all up as well as off-air recordings. So hope you enjoyed this Tele-Snap reconstruction. The Original Adventures of Sodor, Episode 2, Toby Takes a Swim. There's an old bridge on Toby's line. It's very old, and it's not the strongest out of all the bridges on Sodor. There's a piece of wood under it to keep it safe, in case the bridge does collapse. Toby does not like crossing the bridge. He always gets nervous it will crash and break away with him on it. But it never does. One day he was steaming down the line to go and fetch Henrietta. He had to cross the old bridge, and he was very nervous. When he steamed onto the bridge, he broke down. His driver and fireman went to go and get for help. However, there was trouble. The bridge started to break away. "Oh, I hope the wood under the bridge keeps me safe," said Toby. But then the bridge collapsed. It hit the wood, and the wood broke away. Toby was drifted away on the bridge. He was scared. It had never actually happened on this bridge. There was no engine to save him this time. He was glad there was no waterfall, but he was still very nervous. "Oh, I hope I don't sink under the water," said Toby. The part of the bridge he was drifting on was starting to gather water. He was very nervous and scared. "Oh, I hope I don't sink." He made it all the way to the harbour on his line. But then there was trouble. He started to sink down into the water as the water started to calm down. "Help me! Help! Help!" said Toby. Just then, Toby sank under the water. He was very nervous. "Help me! Help! I don't know where I am," said Toby. He was scared. He thought he would never be found again. Just then, James was on his way back to Sidmouth Sheds. He was taking Toby's line as a shortcut. However, he then thought he heard a voice. It was Toby. "Toby, what are you doing under the water?" he said. "I know what I have to do," he said. He went back down the line to Knapford. He grabbed one of the cranes and brought Toby back up to the surface. "Oh, thank you, James," said Toby. "You're welcome, but try not to go drifting on it next time," said James. "Oh, I'll try not to," said Toby. Then, once they reached the end of the harbour, James uncoupled and Percy came struffing back down the line. "Hello, what did I miss?" said Percy. "Oh, I think Toby had broke down on the beach, and he got drifted away and then went under water." "Oh dear, Toby, are you alright?" "Yes, I'm fine, Percy." "Anyways, I must be off now," said James. And James steamed away back to Sidmouth Sheds. "Well then, let's get you to the works, shall we, Toby?" said Percy. Oh, that would be nice, said Toby. Just then, Percy went to go and collect Toby and take him to the works. The engines, all the rest of the engine's views changed the same way, but Percy and Toby knew that he was a hero.